Milwaukee, and welcome to our May edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV. The word Nyob means hello in the Hmong language. It is generally used to welcome or greet people, so hello and welcome again to our show. Today we'll take you to join UW-Milwaukee's Hmong Student Association's annual I Am Hmoob event at UW-Milwaukee's campus. We'll also take you out into the Wisconsin woods to showcase how the Hmong community is embracing springtime with turkey hunting and foraging for edible wild plants. Not only that, we will have important news within the Hmong community to announce and share with you pieces of our rich and colorful culture that you may not know. On Saturday, April 28, 2018, the Hmong Student Association at UW-Milwaukee, Wisconsin hosted their annual I Am Hmoob event for the community to embrace and explore the beauty of the Hmong language and culture through dance, music, and play. Their theme this year focuses on Shilu Shipa, which translates to love, to help. And the Hmong students absolutely did that by showcasing a play called Save Me, which puts a spotlight on mental health within the Hmong community. Let's take you to the Helen Zelazo Center for the Performing Arts to join in on this event.
So this is just one of our big events. I Am Hmoob. I think it's a really good way to kind of showcase, people who don't know, Hmong people. Okay, and so we have reached out to a lot of communities.
It is when we love and support for Shilu Teshiba that we as a community can come together to create positive change and achieve great feats.
So today is Saturday, April 28th, the day of our big show called I Am Hmoob. Every year HSA hosts this event, and basically we just want to showcase all of the beauty that our Hmong culture has to offer. I have been an active member ever since I was a freshman here. I just love the environment that HSA has to offer. HSA is very welcoming to new people, regardless if you're Hmong or not. And HSA, I guess, just to make it short and sweet, HSA is my family. My main goal is for people to realize that, we as Hmong students, we still go back to our roots. We still, even though we're so busy with college, work, and just trying to find ourselves, just going back to our roots and remembering that we are Hmong. So this year my theme is Shilu Shipa, and so what I wanted to do was I wanted to bring the community together. So I reached out to different organizations, different businesses. For example, I reached out to HAWA, the Hmong American Women Association, and HAFA, Hmong American Friendship Association, and so they're all performing. And I also brought in high schools too. I brought in Rufus King, and so I just picked a little something out of our small community and hosted this big show.
Good afternoon, my name is Thay. I am with Nyob Milwaukee. Today we are here at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee attending the I Am Hmoob event. Right next to me we do have a special guest performer. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to us.
Hi, I am Thay. I am about 27 years old now. and it's an honor to be here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Oh, so you took a long drive. Did you drive by?
I drive here.
Oh, you drove here. How long have you been singing for?
Well, I've been singing for more than 10 years now. I
Okay.
started singing when I was in 8th grade.
So with this event tonight with I Am Hmoob, what do you expect from it?
Let this event pull our Hmong community together, that our young generation still have something in their heart. Even they can't speak Hmong, they still remember who they are. So this is a step forward for our younger generation.
I really want to emphasize that even though we are really busy individuals, I just want everybody to realize and know that being Hmong is very important. Just because it is our identity, and we do have a big community of Hmong people around here. So just to reach out whenever they need help, and just don't hesitate to ask questions or ask for help or just anything.
It is great to see young, talented Hmong students still embracing their culture and striving to improve not only themselves but the community at large. Join us on our next show, as we will have the cast and crew of the play Save Me on set for a discussion about the play. Stay with us, we will be right back, but before we take a break. Did you know that Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota area is the #1 on the top 10 list of U.S. metropolitan area with the highest Hmong population?
When it comes to starting your own business, it can be overwhelming and challenging. At the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, we understand how important it is to give you resources to build and expand your business. That's why we've designed our services to generate rapid results to help businesses of all sizes and across all industries. Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, growing businesses in Wisconsin.
Most things in life come with a price. And it's one that you're willing to pay. But you'd never say, it costs too little. Which is why we offer straightforward options for your everyday financial needs, with better rates and lower fees, so you have more money for the things that really matter. Landmark Credit Union, you're worth more here.
Welcome back to Nyob, Milwaukee. Here's what's going on in our community. On Saturday, April 21st, 2018, Hlu Foundation held their second annual scholarship reception at Punsavan Market. Hlu Foundation is a nonprofit charity that offers monetary scholarships to Hmong and refugee students in middle school, high school, and college to promote giving and to elicit motivation for higher education.
Speaking from experience, when I went to college, I wish, there were some Hmong entity that support me in my pursuit of education, which will, validate my own motivation. But we didn't have anything during that time in the 80s and 90s. So now we're doing that to fulfill that gap where students can feel proud that their community also care and love about their education as well. So that's why the Hlu Foundation started.
And of course, people have seen that in you, and that is why you're here tonight. I think that when you have someone that is of your own nationality, that understands your culture, understands the struggles that you've gone through, and to see that they can do something with their life, I hope that even a word of encouragement can help inspire that they can do it too.
Congratulations to all of the award recipients. If you would like to support the scholarship program, please donate at hlufoundation.com. That is HLUB foundation.com. Pin High Golf Center just wrapped up their 6-week golf lesson program on Thursday, May 17th. This program was founded by the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce in partnership with Pin High and was specifically built to introduce the sport of golf for Hmong American Peace Academy students.
So our vision was to introduce the game of golf to kids who never knew anything about golf. I mean, more than half the group didn't even understand what golf was. All they knew was there was a stick and a ball, but they didn't understand how to play the game. So we partnered up with Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, and we went out to HAPA, Hmong American Peace Academy, and we chose a group of juniors from middle school to high school, just kind of introduce the whole game from top to bottom, basic fundamentals of the game.
We're here to support Charisma. This is her first golf lessons ever, so you just want to get her into something so she can get out of the house, something fun and get out, do something.
I think it's a really good program, and to try to get your feet wet and learn a little bit about golf and enjoy it as well, because this is her real first time playing. I mean, we've done miniature golf before, but I mean, it was just really putting and that's it. So she's learned a lot about the game, as well as, again, building her confidence.
Golf actually teaches a lot of things about life, right? Integrity, honesty, and holding yourself accountable, because nobody's refereeing you, nobody's watching you when you play golf. So we're teaching these kids the rules of golf and how they can apply that to their life as well, right? Living a good life.
Golf is such a huge networking sport. High executives in professional careers, as well as entrepreneurs and business owners, golf is where they do business. And so for the Hmong Chamber, it's so important for us to start exposing our young Hmong kids to what is out there.
For more information about this program, contact Island Hang at 262-242-5746. Milwaukee is home to dozens of young professional organizations, all working to foster the next generation of leaders and innovators to make Milwaukee a better city for all. In an effort to collaborate and break down barriers, over 20 Milwaukee young professional organizations hosted simultaneous happy hour events in different locations on Jefferson Street to close out Young Professional Week on Friday, April 27th. Hmong Young Professionals and Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce was part of this event called All Boats Rise. Let's go see what attendees have to say about this event.
We've asked all of the young professional organizations that exist in Milwaukee, and there are dozens of them, to collaborate on a program called All Boats Rise, with the idea that there's no need for us to compete together. We all exist and offer different offerings for young professionals in the community, and so this is a chance for all of us to unite and to celebrate the fact that we're young and that we love this city. We had a larger conversation actually after the Sherman Park shootings a few summers ago about what we were going to do as the future leaders of this community, and we had a moment to say, we could compete with one another, or we could join together, and in joining together, all boats would rise. The whole community would be better off for it, and so that's really where the name of it came from.
I think that's the great thing about where we're at in our community, is that you have a handful of Milwaukee leaders that are ready to change the narrative of this community, and you have a resource and leaders who are walking the walk and talking the talk.
With the warm weather ahead of us, tick-borne diseases are on the rise, and preventing tick bites should be on everyone's mind, including taking care of your pets. It is especially important if you enjoy the outdoors during the months of May through July. Lyme disease is an infection that can spread through bites of bacteria-infected ticks. A few symptoms include fever, headaches, muscle and joint pain, and swollen lymph nodes. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, each year more than 30,000 cases of Lyme diseases are reported nationwide. Wisconsin is one of the 14 states where 95% of Lyme disease cases were reported from. To prevent tick bites, it is recommended to use EPA-registered insect repellents, avoid thick wooded areas with tall grass or leaf litter, and wear proper clothing. For more information, visit cdc.gov. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll take you on an outdoor adventure with Thay as he takes us turkey hunting and foraging for wild edibles out in the Wisconsin woods. Before we go, did you know that there are only 18 principal Hmong clans? Here are all the clans in alphabetical order. Always feeling tired, low in energy, or having trouble concentrating? Ginseng is a miracle root that can make you healthier, stronger, feel and look younger. It is scientifically proven to energize your body, strengthen your immune system, and fight the effects of aging when consumed with your diet. For over 2 decades, Hyung Ginseng has been growing the finest ginseng right here in Wisconsin. Hyung Ginseng, the best American ginseng, for a healthier, stronger, and younger you. For more information, call 617-309-0438 or visit us on Facebook at Hyung Ginseng Inc.
Would you like to earn top dollars for the sale of your house or investment?
How about buying one with zero to little closing? Are you facing foreclosure and looking for possible ways out of it? What about earning multiple streams of revenue or building wealth through real estate? Join Creative Results, one of the most innovative real estate company with 25 plus combined years experience to reach your goal. Visit us at www.creativeresults.biz or call our teams in the Milwaukee and Appleton area.
We know that our Hmong community love deer hunting in the fall, but spring season is also a great time for our Hmong outdoor enthusiasts. Turkey hunting is gaining popularity within the Hmong community. Nyob UW-Milwaukee tagged along with Thay as he shows us what turkey hunting is like, and also introduced us to some wild edible treats growing out in the wild.
When you're out turkey hunting, it's more than just hunting for a turkey and the success of hunting a turkey. It's the whole experience, and what I mean by that is, you know, your time out in the woods is different from your time spent at home or at work. It's a different kind of relaxation. You're out there, you're in nature, and you're spending that time, you know, most times, like me, I hunt alone many times, and I spend that time thinking about a lot of things. Most times I'm thinking about my family, and you do a lot of self-reflection. I've been turkey hunting for about 11 years, and over the course of 11 years, I've seen quite a few more Hmong turkey hunters out in the field. You always want to be aware of your target and what's beyond. You don't want to just shoot at a turkey and not knowing what's behind it. It could very well be it's a house or another hunter. You always got to be aware of your surroundings. To be able to harvest a big tom, a turkey, a jake or a tom or a hen in the fall, you know, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same, because the time that you put into it to scouting, the legwork that you put into it, to walking for miles, and finally locating the turkeys and being able to call them in from hundreds of yards at times, and to be able to fool them into thinking you're a hen and to get them into gun range, it's absolutely exhilarating.
That's it. That's it. Bumpy road. Oh, what a track. He came right into it.
You also have an opportunity to scout for some vegetation and edible vegetation. Some things, for example, are wild ramps, Solomon seal, and of course later in the season, late May, you can start looking for morels too, morel mushrooms. It's so much fun to just look around for it and be able to find them growing out in nature and be able to pick it. Most of the joy is finding it, much like hunting. A lot of it leads up to being able to harvest the game, and when you finally do everything right and you're successful in it, you take pride in it. You're practically in the habitat. You know, keep your eyes peeled. You'll find some good stuff to bring back home too. Enjoying what you pick and enjoying something that you actually harvested out in the field, not something that was farm raised, and you know, it's just so much pride that you can take into it, and to be able to enjoy it with your family. Everything just so organic and so clean and so fresh. It doesn't get much better than that.
It's a little bit wild, which I think the Hmong people absolutely enjoy. I enjoy it, but it's absolutely delicious.
That alone time that, you know, I think everybody needs in their lives is just to be out in nature and to have that time to reflect on many things and many parts of your lives. And that's what I enjoy about being out in the woods and hunting. It's not always about being able to harvest the game that I'm chasing. It's the whole experience. It's that time being with myself and reflecting, or being with family, whether it's my son or my dad or good friends with me. It's the whole experience of being with people that you care about, and you know, just spending good quality time with them.
It is so nice to see spring again and all that beautiful Wisconsin outdoor video footage. Thank you to the Thay family for sharing their moments with us. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll go into the kitchen to show you how to make stuffed chicken wings.
Most things in life come with a price. And it's one that you're willing to pay. But you'd never say it costs too little. Which is why we offer straightforward options for your everyday financial needs, with better rates and lower fees, so you have more money for the things that really matter. Landmark Credit Union, you're worth more here.
Welcome back. How do you make stuffed chicken wings? Well, let's head into the kitchen for a quick demonstration from Thay.
Hello everyone. Stuffed chicken wing has to be one of my favorite things to eat in Hmong cuisine. It's absolutely delicious. It's kind of crispy on the outside, has a lot of nice things going on the inside, stuffings and vegetables and noodles and pork, and it's just delicious. But it is kind of challenging because you have to debone the chicken. So you have to take the chicken bones out of the wings and you have to restuff it with all your good stuffings. I'll show you how to debone the chicken. That's the most challenging part. The rest is just pretty much your stuffings that you put in, and we'll get to that in a bit. So what you're gonna need for ingredients wise are, your meat's gonna be obviously your chicken wings, some ground pork, and vegetables for the stuffings. I got some shiitake mushroom. You can also use black fungus mushroom, but I kind of like the shiitake flavor better. You got your green onions, you got your garlic cloves, you've got your carrots, and an egg. And for the seasoning, you're gonna need your salt, pepper, oyster sauce, and wonton seasoning. The noodles for the stuffing, they come in this little pink bag. You can find them at your Asian grocery store or your neighborhood grocery store in the Asian aisle. They're very noticeable because they come in this pink netted bag, and then comes in like 8 clumps. To start out, you want to soak these bean thread noodles or vermicelli noodles in water. So I like to use kind of warm water to let this soak and sit there for 30 minutes and soften them up. And what I like to do is kind of just use a scissor and just cut these noodles up a little bit so that it's smaller and it's easier to stuff. Now to the challenging part. What you want to do is break the joints or dislocate it so that it's easier to take out later. So work your way from the shoulder joint here and use your fingers. I mean, doing this, you have to use a lot of your finger muscle. Kind of just feel your way through your thumb, and then you can tell where the tendons are, and then use your paring knife. Make sure it's sharp. Just kind of peel the skin over the bone. And then I got that piece out. And sometimes it comes out easy and sometimes it don't. So you have to just keep on doing this and kind of know where all the joints are, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. And save the chunks of meat that's on there, because that can go back into the stuffing too. So it takes a lot of time for this dish. I guarantee you, you will enjoy it when it's done. And then peel it back, and now you got your nice deboned wing. So what we have here is like an icing injector, which we replace all the icing with all that goodness of stuffing for the chicken wings. So it's a good trick to put it in there. We used to do it manually, and it just took forever. Fold all the good meats inside it, give you a little good, pocket here. What you want to do is use a lot of force, so I use a lot of my body weight for this, because you're doing by yourself, and it's always good to do this with another person so that they can hold the wing. But since I'm going solo here, so you just kind of push this against you and stuff the wing. See, easy as that. So here you have it, stuffed chicken wings with some rice and a little bit of spring roll sauce. Absolutely delicious.
Wow, what a process. But all that work definitely seems worth it in the end. We certainly appreciate you for joining us today for our May edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV, the first over-the-air Hmong television show in southeastern Wisconsin on WMLW.M. Before we say goodbye, we would like to leave you with this message. Make sure you don't see yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. Know your worth even if they don't. Until next time, I'm Maya Zhang, and may our community continue to be blessed and inspired.